Ahoy! So I was at the docks last year when we had a 50 knots of wind. So it can blow here even though it's sheltered. So I have a web of dock lines. And this is the bonus because I up by the main docks here. That line goes to my winch, and I winch myself off the docks, so I don't have a lot of fender rub. This one here is just an extra. So yeah, Halloween's coming, and lots of webs, spider webs. I have my own. Better be safe. Always tie my boat up like there's a storm coming. Cheers. So today I'm going to try something different. We're leaving the ocean and I'm taking you up to McIver Lake, recreation grounds in behind Camel River. So here we are to turn off to McIver Lake, 2 dams above the elevation of the Camel River. The idea of this Back to My Roots series is to show, being a local boy, stuff that tourists would not normally see. And in this video is a big surprise for you. So we're up here at McIver Lake. It's where we used to play when we were kids. Behind me is the main beach. There's the main swimming hole. There's a cordon off swimming area, and you can't really see that, but that's an island there we used to swim out to when we were kids, or at least I did. And this little point here was officially called, or unofficially called, Party Point. And it wasn't so open. There was no parking lot, of course, in those days. And we used to party up here. That is now a boat ramp, which of course was never here before. And I don't know who named it, but that used to be called Pecker Point. No idea why. But it was what we called it. Take a walk over here. Well, another thing is the main road in, last time I was here, was dirt. paved. There's actually some private homes up here now. Again, this is pointing towards the main beach over there. You coming, man? Let's go. Let's go for a walk. Come on. Let's go. My friend Brian's dog. Me. Yeah. She was already chasing sticks. She's not allowed to chase anymore. She'll be too stiff tonight. She's getting old like the rest of us. A little chilly now for swimming. Not for May. She just thinks that's just fine. Perfect for her. So this is one of 3 man-made lakes because of the 3 hydro dams. John Hart Dam is the first one. This one is backed up to the Door Dam. And then the big dam, Big Dirt Dam, Rock Dirt Dam in Strathcona, and it's got 40 miles of lake behind it. The John Hart Dam is the lower one. My dad used to work for hydro, and it's doing a seismic $2.5 billion upgrade so that it doesn't collapse in an earthquake. You're making an awful lot of noise, May. What a gorgeous spot. This is what Doggy Point is. This is the road down to the point. So this is the old road down. It's quite a little steep little hill. Sometimes we just have trouble making it up the hill with a regular car. And this brings me down to Doggy Point. I was told that there was homes down here, but it doesn't look like it. But it's gated off. You can't drive down here now. I think you can get down here in a motorcycle because there's room beside the gate, but we used to camp here. Lifetime of stories. I remember camping here when the Righteous Brothers came out with their new song, You Got That Lovin' Feeling. That's how long ago this was. So this is the actual point of Doggy Point. That's looking back towards Main Beach. That's the island. That's a little island out there. And that's, I was told that there was houses up here on Doggy Point, but that's not true. It's just gated off. But there's houses over there, obviously. And this bay that you can see, I'll walk over there a little bit, has a significance for me. I used to watch this series on television called Sea Hunt with Mike Nelson, and he was my hero. I wanted to be a diver, but I couldn't buy dive equipment. But I could talk Dad into buying me some snorkel equipment. And this is where I learned to snorkel. I guess maybe 8 years old. That's getting close to 60 years ago, I guess. Or over 60. This little bay right here is my old snorkeling spot. "40 years of trips to Maui. Done a fair amount of snorkeling in my life. What a beautiful spot. Of course, underwater all there is to see is stumps because this is man-made lake. But it's a pretty beautiful man-made lake. That little bare spot over there, we used to camp there sometimes. Nobody knew about it. I ran into a couple walking their dog and they didn't know about Doggy Point. So they're up to go have a look. Go back up to the main road here. Take a shortcut through the woods. I was told that there was houses down here. I'm so glad that there's not. The place doesn't deserve to be developed. It's too gorgeous. It's natural state. And like I said, even though it's a man-made lake, it's a beautiful spot. Okay, I'm gonna get the drone out and get a shot. Are you ready? The secret of Doggy Point is about to be revealed. Doggy Point was a doggy graveyard when I was a kid. So there's a few more doggy graves from when I was here growing up. Kind of sad if you're a dog owner, but it's in other ways it's an awesome tribute. Aw, we love you, Timber. An old one. Aw, Jan and I had a Dolly Marie, beautiful Doberman. Hello, Buffy. And Blondie. Keda. We won't do everyone. There's far too many, sadly. This one coming up is something else. Rest in peace, Ranky Boy, in solid marble. Kahlua. There's a family plot. Skeena, Gracie, Emily. Aww. We also had a Tia, our first of our 4 Dobermans, all females. Never had kids, only dogs, and they were our family. This place has a special meaning for dog owners. Maybe. I think the kids named this one Bowser. Romeo, Oscar, and Hector. Another older one. Some people haven't been back for a while. Others have been here not that long ago. Okay, there's many trails, and I'm not going to film them all. I remember, it's quite a long time ago now, the Rolling Stones played back-to-back concerts 2 nights in a row, and each night they played an oldie, and the first night they played, the oldie was Spider to a Fly, and the second night was Little Red Rooster. And I just happened to be at a concert with Spider to a Fly, which is an old favorite of mine. Hello friends. When I first bought my boat, I gradually moved aboard, and I upgraded all electronics, and I sailed everywhere. I was using my boat all the time, but after a while I started to get this vision of what I would like my boat to be, more like home. And I basically tore my boat apart. And it's been over a decade of not only inside renovations, adding a new motor and on and on. And I will do a video all about Morningstar. I'm looking forward to that day, but I need to be mostly finished. But I am starting to get to the point where Morningstar is starting to really feel like home, and especially this winter, one of my goals is to add all the little touches that make your home more homey.